Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with the last video in this collection. We talked about Tiana. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I will show you the palette because I did have someone request that I had shown the palettes in the first video, but I didn't do that. So I'm going to do that now in case you haven't seen the other two and you just want to quick glance at the other ones. So this is the Tiana palette right here. This one is Belle. And then we have the Cinderella palette, which is the one we are going to be talking about today and using. I mentioned in my last video, which was the Belle palette, that I don't know about the complexion products in this palette. I already did my complexion makeup. Since I know for a fact I'm not really going to be able to use these complexion products, maybe some of the highlighters, we'll test those out. I'm going to focus more so on the eye look today. This one's going to be a little bit more glamorous. I really do want to do a glammed out look with the Cinderella palette because Cinderella is really glamorous and that's what Cinderella deserves, a gorgeous glam look. So if you don't know, this palette does retail for $20 US. You get 6 complexion products on this side, and then you also get 18 eyeshadows on the opposite side. This palette looks like a book, which I think is the best detail that I Heart Revolution could have ever done. It is really, really gorgeous. It has a spine, it has everything, gold pages, very, very luxurious. This is one of the best Disney collaborations that I have purchased. Really, really, really love this one. I think this one is thought out so well, and this really should have been done a long time ago. I mean, come on, like, who doesn't love eyeshadows and complexion mixed into one palette for a $20 price tag? If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. I will swatch the blushes for you guys because you may want to see, even though you guys could already tell these are really, really light for me, but you still probably want to see. First blush in here is a really gorgeous pink blush called A Dream is a Wish. Aww. Then we have Waltz, and then we also have Happily Ever After. So I'm just gonna swatch these right here. Very ashy. I think if you are a fair complexion, these will look really, really, really gorgeous on you. Next up for highlighters, the first one looks like a bluish silvery highlighter, which I'm really, really excited about. This one is called Bibbidi. The next one's called Bobbidi. And then we have Boo. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, everything is just so well thought out with this. So I'm gonna swatch these. Wow, those are pretty. This one is really, really icy. I don't really know if I can get away with any of these. Maybe the last one. When there's a highlighter that I can't really use and is too light for me, I feel like it always works as a nose highlight for some reason. I tend to do that to get some use out of highlighters that I can't put on the face, because on the face it'll look like a white stripe, but if you put it on the nose, a little highlight on the nose, you know? I personally like when the nose is really, really shiny, and I like to look like a glazed donut. Some people really don't like that, but I do when it comes to the nose. Okay, so I am gonna do the same thing that I did with the other palettes. I'm gonna do a sped up look and then share my thoughts at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. So here is the finished look. I literally said I wanted to go glam with Cinderella, and I did. I went and added some gorgeous glitter along the cut crease. Really love this look. I feel like out of all three palettes that I've tried, this is my favorite look. I don't know, something about putting blue on the lids just make me feel like so good. And I put on really big lashes. Now that I'm looking at it, these are so big, but they're really pretty. I also feel as though I use the most shades in this palette than the other two that I've tried. I really love this color story. This one I feel like is my favorite color story, honestly, out of all the palettes. And I just love the blues. I just feel like this really goes with Cinderella, and it's so beautiful. Honestly, all of these palettes really are so true to the princess, and I love that. I would not change anything about it. I guess that's also why I'm not like upset that I can't use most of these face palette shades. When I see all these palettes, I'm like, okay, I feel like this is a palette that Cinderella would use to get ready for the ball. These are the colors she would use. This is literally everything. Same way I feel about Belle with the Beauty and the Beast one. I feel like, okay, these are her kind of colors. And then getting into Tiana, I feel like, girl, Tiana, she loves her color, and this is the kind of colors that Tiana would wear, and I really love that. I don't know how many times I could say I love this Disney collection. I just really hope they do the other princesses, because I would love to add to this collection. I think these three princesses are amazing, and I really love this. I love the look I created. This is my favorite look that I did with all the palettes, and I highly recommend these. These are not in stock right now, but I have high hopes that they will restock it, because the demand on these palettes are so high, and if they don't restock it, what? Honestly, the reason why I really say I think they will restock it is because I don't know if you guys remember when they came out with the Nightmare Before Christmas collection. Everybody wanted it, and they restocked it. For the past 3 days, I've used just I Heart Revolution's eyeshadow formula, and I feel like I've got it down packed on how to best apply these. I feel like with the shimmers, I find them to be best applied to a like wet type of base or a white base to get it to show up. The mattes are really great. The lighter shades require a little bit more building, but I think that's just because they're like pastel-y kind of shades. Like with today's look, the first shade I went in with was Daydream, which was this one right here. And I had to build that up a couple of times just to get the pigment to show up. There you go. So it's kind of light, but eventually I got the color to where I wanted it. I am going to swatch some of these for you guys, because there were so many shimmers to choose from in this palette. These shimmers feel so soft. Like, oh my gosh, these shimmers are so soft and really pigmented. I could not choose which shimmer to go in with, but yeah. And I need to end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.